Sitting in those classrooms just listening to the lies now that I look back on it, man. You got motherfuckers telling you you can be anything you want to be. You can be a fireman, you can be a police officer, hell, you can be a CEO. Then you grow up to realize that all that shit is a fucking lie. Most of these motherfuckers with power, they were either born into it, which is a very high possibility, or rarely they get lucky. You know? They don't teach you about the struggle. They don't teach you about credit scores. They don't teach you about getting a car, a house, none of that shit. Oh, and another thing. Make it your priority to become a homeowner. Because an apartment, you're going to pay rent until you die. You see, once you get out of high school, it's a whole nother ball game, my friends. Shit, I don't know about y'all parents, but my parents, they used to get on me when I was fucking up in school. They used to always tell me, man, I would kill to go back to school. You don't know how good you got it right now. And them motherfuckers was right. See, I know y'all probably grow up hating school and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You're not motivated, blah, blah, blah. Trust me, I know how it goes. Now, if you're in a fucked up school, then yeah, I can completely understand you. But if you're in a much better situation than the next man, take full advantage of school, man. Don't fuck it up. Because one thing about this world, man, they don't give a fuck how much skill you have, what you know. If it ain't on paper, they don't give a fuck. Shit, then after high school, they want you to do all this college and bullshit like that. Man, fuck that. The only way I'm gonna attend college is if it's paid for or something, because if you fuck around and lock yourself into college, you're gonna be paying debt for the rest of your fucking life. Who the fuck wants to do that? Shit, don't get it fucked up. I would love to go back to school, man, but I'll be damned if I'm sitting there making good money just to be in debt, you know what I'm saying? And pay the debt with my good money, you feel me? But the point is, man, once you get out into the real world, you're locked in, dog. You're locked in. You gotta pay this, you gotta pay that. What bothers me the most is that we make money just to give it back. See, a middle class working man, you know what I'm saying? Most of them live check to check. They barely have any money to spend on themselves. Unless they're working two jobs or they have help or something like that, which is pretty common these days. And there's nothing to be ashamed of when it comes to that shit, man, because it's hard out here, dog. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Don't let none of these cocksuckers tell you, oh, you're broke. You have to leech off other people. Man, fuck them and their opinion, man, because 9 times out of 10, they ain't on shit. They ain't on shit either. The most judgmental people don't have anything going in their fucking lives. Remember that. And plus, they're not putting food on your table, so why should anything they say bother you? And don't you find it stupid how a cancerous tobacco product is just being thrown in your face when you walk into a store? Meanwhile, they have commercials telling you not to smoke tobacco. Meanwhile, nature is against the law. Weed. And the only reason it's against the law is because they can't tax it. Anything with the word tax free on it, they'll try any way to make it illegal. Hell, you can sell candy bars for a living. And if they don't get their cut tax free, you know what I'm saying? They're going to find a way to lock you up. See what I mean? You don't even have to break the law to break the law. It's pathetic. Drugs are worth more than a human life. You can kill somebody and get less time for if you have drugs on you. Meanwhile, the government legalizes stuff that actually is proven to kill us slowly and surely, but you illegalize the stuff that's actually good for us. And you notice how stuff is getting more and more expensive, but the wages in these jobs are staying the exact same. You see, $7.25 an hour can't get you what you could get back in the day nowadays. $7.25 will probably get you some groceries and a shirt. You're not going to live check to check off fucking $7.25. Not in today's generation. Now, if you want to live in a low-end, fucked up area, then yeah, but who the fuck wants to live there? No one wants to be in a neighborhood where they have to look over their shoulder and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And what pisses me off is that these corporations have so much fucking money, but they don't want to pay the workers a goddamn cent. That's why I don't understand why people go into a workplace and bust their ass knowing they don't have anything coming. You work your ass off, stay over every fucking day just to get laid off. Why be loyal to a company that's not loyal to you? You think these companies are loyal to you just because you have your little benefits? They throw you pizza parties every Friday. You think they're loyal to you just because they give you a fucking shirt and a key fob to open the door? These motherfuckers just tell you what they want you to hear. They want you to think that you're somebody. Really, you ain't shit. Hell, you could be at a fucking company for 10, 20 years. They hire a temp off the street making more money than you, and that's their first day there. What fucking sense does that make? That's why I don't sell my soul to none of these fucking jobs. This is only my 4th job I've ever worked. And me, I only work what they pay me. If they pay me 15, 20, yeah, I'd probably bust my ass. But, come on, man. I only work what they pay me. But really, I can't complain that much because I actually do have a pretty decent job. Much better compared to the last job I worked at. That job, I walked off the job. And that job happened to be retail. Retail, full of fucking scumbags, man. But we're not gonna have a long sob story about my work history. But you notice how the shit is just set up for you to work, work until you die. Man, fuck that. I'm only 21, and I'll be damned if I work my finger to the bone until I die. See, at this rate, I don't give a fuck if I have to turn to illegal money. I'm not gonna work my ass off till I die. That's bullshit. You think I'm gonna work my resume up and get all these certifications just to bust my ass till I die? Are you fucking kidding me? Shit, nigga at my job, 50 years old. He comes in and busts his ass every fucking day. For what? They're not giving him no more money. You see what I mean? Why work your ass off till you die when you ain't got shit coming? And another thing, do you notice how it's becoming more and more harder to make money? You think that's a coincidence? They want to keep all the money for themselves. They don't want low-tier people getting all the money. They don't want common people getting all the money. Hell, they don't want us to have any money, period. See, you and I, we're set up to get locked in debt. We're set up to work bullshit jobs. You know, live check to check. We're set up to bust our ass. We're set up to be the grunts. And I don't know about you, but I'll be damned if I do this shit for the rest of my life. See, these motherfuckers, all this money, they have to die. Simple as that. And that might sound crazy, but that's the fucking truth. These motherfuckers have to die. These motherfuckers need to be humbled. But you know, too many stupid ass people are just giving their loyalty to these fucking companies, these fucking people, these corporations. For what? Do you really think the government controls this shit? Do you really think the government has the say so in everything? No. The government doesn't control the world. Corporations do. It's all about the almighty dollar. That's what it's all about. You really think this world is based off of laws and all this other bullshit, you know, protect and serve? No. Almighty dollar bill, ladies and gentlemen. So how does it feel to know that a piece of paper controls your life? It's fucked up, ain't it? It's labeled the most important thing in the world. But y'all don't hear me, though. Cutthroat ball.